You said it here in front of the whole world to see. So we're going to take all of these machines and we're going to mash them into one. I have spent my entire career trying to make machines as beautiful as possible. But I think today, that all changed.
Now recently we put together Frankenstein's cute little monster.
But today we're going to make a patchwork. Let's get started. By the way, this is going to take me all day, so I hope you're a truther and not a liar. Let's start with a good foundation so we got ourselves a base. You know I'm all about that base. But nobody likes a dirty base. Let's get this thing cleaned up. And pretty clean, right? Wrong. Because if we remove these 3 screws underneath it, you're going to find a ton of filth. That's looking better. Make sure when you put this base plate back on that these little tabs right here make an X formation. Otherwise your bowl's going to lock in goofy. Now it's time for the lower housing. We're just going to take that and we're going to drop it down into place. You'll need to lift ever so slightly to align the holes, and then we'll drive this pin into place. And then to make sure this pin isn't loose and sliding out, we're going to turn it over, come right here, there's a screw, and we just want to tighten the piss out of that. We need an upper housing. So we got to remove the back cap. The beauty band, there's 2 screws that hold that into place. There's always a treasure trove of yucky that hides behind that. And then all the screws that secure the body, there's 5 around the head, 2 right here, and 1 on the back on each side. And once all those screws are out, we can just go ahead and split that head. And now we got to get this all cleaned up. It means getting into all these crevices and just plowing away. Once we have this all cleaned up, throw it up on our base. And then preemptively start to rebuild it, well, because it sounds like dog shit. We'll start by removing the rear end. We have some clips, some screws, some pins, and some nuts. Now typically this bearing bracket should just pull out, but it looks like it's seized on this bearing right here. So off with the heads! We're gonna come in from the front with a pin punch and we're gonna drive that motor back. It should drive everything out. Just like that. I wasn't lying, this thing is absolutely seized. This is definitely where all that noise was coming from. Now this field assembly, it's probably fine. But mama didn't raise no quitter and I'm a professional. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna do it right. Let's give this guy a little tug. This is why you always go the distance. You see this little plate that's split right here? That'll result in low power and a definite chatter. So we've headed over to our handy dandy part supply where we have literally any part that you could need, and we're just gonna get all the parts we need to replace it. And just like Kim Kardashian, we got a brand new rear end. And it's looking thicker than ever. And all we need now is some new gears and grease. Just like that. We went ahead and put our head back on, and we gotta screw it back into place. But now we need a planetary, so we're gonna go ahead and punch out this yellow guy. I do not know how I feel about this. In order to add on our trim pieces, we're going to go ahead and put a black love handle into place, which I think will complement our black back cap that we're going to put on. And just like that, our patchwork is complete. This thing, it may look like a pair of clown shoes, but it runs like a clown car, which is perfect, by the way. As always, if you need anything, and I mean anything for your KitchenAid mixer, you know who to contact. We'll see you on the next adventure.